On your mark, get set, go, 100 miles of running. Yeah.
Trying to turn nothing into something on your mark.
Yeah. I wasn't home before the lights came on, cause now I'm grown, looking for a fresh beat so I can keep the storm from being released. Heat, it's some heat I'm on. Found my release to speak, so when I speak, I'm gone. I find my own way out once I reach the hall. Hit the ground, feet running. If I leap, I will fall. Won't back down for nothing, precious features and all. Preak will evolve, fighting off these leeches, do it all. False hopes dissolve, meant to met with the pen, cause I see it 2020, deliver it 10 by 10. I keep it 100. Forest Gump cause I'm running. Triumph the hump on the knock like skill enough for the summit. So who won it? Grew around snakes, knew I was profound great. I love the bass, so addicted to how the ground shakes. An outlet for the energy I can't count yet. Doubt what's next as I charge it just like a bounce check. Keep on wondering what the fuck is coming. Put my one in, gotta keep the engine running. Trying to turn nothing into something. On your mark, get set, go, 100 miles of running. Keep on wondering what the fuck is coming. Put my one in, gotta keep the engine running. Trying to turn nothing into something. On your mark, get set, go, 100 miles of running. Over withdrawn, got me hoping for dawn. Until that money came in, no, I was open for harm. Approaching, I'm gone, so that what I wrote is bizarre. But the fact remains, remember that the scope isn't far from encroaching the law. Talking out my ass when I'm roasting the scum. Call me Don John Silver while I'm toasting the odds. Salting the stars are something that I pretend to be. Realizing through it all, I'm just getting to know the enemy. Regain my lost faith, I see God within me. Part with my dean, no crosses, this process off in the dream. Obviously, I felt a bit of hardship indeed, but satisfaction all I get from letting off all the steam. Rose from concrete, the survivor and all between. So stumbling on the reason, so tell me what does it mean? From a beggar stance, I can't lean. Not much that I can face, it isn't something that I haven't seen. Keep on wondering what the fuck is coming. Put my one in, gotta keep the engine running. Trying to turn nothing into something. On your mark, get set, go, 100 miles of running. Keep on wondering what the fuck is coming. Put my one in, gotta keep the engine running. Trying to turn nothing into something. On your mark, get set, go, 100 miles of running. So what's in this lesson? I'm searching amongst myself. If I just walk across the sun, feel no hurt when I start to melt. Cause I see how the days multiply like the latter day saints. I'm saying grace in the night of a bad estate. Never did it consciously, so I know writing helps. Got me wondering constantly if I like myself. Not gon' sweat it, my ambition is credit. Wanna live to see the day you see you live to regret it. Yeah, I said it, never mind, I will be dead in time. Knowing they gon' let me shine, don't know where I'm headed. Hope the method rhymes, message sinks to live it. To have you think, staring off into this contest where I'm the last to blink. Plastic shrink raptors will die to penetrate my thoughts. Jeopardize the real estate to renovate the law. Think about it lately, these blessings from God's grace have been my motivated just from the mirror in my face. What do you see me as? A goofy white boy living in the dark just like Stevie has. No medication, the streets keep me sedated. Just a train wreck heading off the rails into a subway station. Die hard with the vengeance, cause my heart is a menace. Starting to fall apart, cut it off like a sentence. Cut it out like a child. Oh, you asking who's wild? Not exactly the gangsters blasting as they passing the ride. But I am me, simply, and that's all that I'll ever be. So won't you worry about yourself and let me focus on this beat. Even the past is saying preach to all the words through my teeth. Pass around the collection plate because the quota's been reached. Motor's been breached, we all deserve a moment of peace. Fuck that, no looking back was once the code of the streets. But that was never molded to me. So if I had their heads nodding, then my goal was complete. One, keep on wondering what the fuck is coming. Put my one in, gotta keep the engine running. Trying to turn nothing into something. On your mark, get set, go, 100 miles of running. Keep on wondering what the fuck is coming. Put my one in, gotta keep the engine running. Trying to turn nothing into something. On your mark, get set, go, 100 miles of running.
Stop talking like your skills don't kill. Nah, it's just that sometimes I feel like that. I could write more valid than the last. Yo, that shit is cash, trust me, done. I'll never lead you astray. Take my word, niggas wanna hear how you think. It be that shit that you wouldn't expect to win. I stay playing in they decks over and again.
Time to recognize a vernacular. Back a half a step spectacular. Just riding passenger, I snap a half and get back to a better day. Dragon's fire will have a sleep. Have a take it off like a kitchen worker on Saturday. Save the small change, go stand with your lemonade. The hardest maze is M&J together on Renegade. Fix your fade. Flow like a virus, I have you sick for days with slick displays. My stage presence will not be wished away. Relax, you had your turn, save your ass for last to burn. Everybody's so into it, just like a tax return. You get it, get eyes lower than red and meth. Try slower my rhyme potion while knowing I said it best. Impressive, you must confess, mind rushing the waters, that style, fuck it. Know they love it, I hover above the rest. I'm still smothered in much respect, much covers. I see your name, so I never forget my pen. But I was younger than lightning and thunder from within, pouring out my heart on the corner, winter and hovered in. If you're not familiar, no problem, because I plug it in to make you feel alive. So put aside all of the drugs you did. Why can't you agree? I should charge you a fee, or should I build some good faith, release the hostage for free? That's how I regard these thoughts that translate into art. Cause from the start I only need a single fist in the spark.
Old school, new school, need to learn though. I burn, baby, burn like disco inferno. Disco inferno. Burn slow like blunts with yayo. Old school, new school, need to learn though. I burn, baby, burn like disco inferno.
Yeah. Burn slow like blunts with yayo. Bro, with day ones, much love, and they know, stay slow. Articulate coincides of my name. I'm bringing murder on the track like a homicide on the train. Hit your vein. Just like a junkie, but ain't got shit to say. It flows about this fate of this getting skinned with the ricochet, the wizard's way. My former knowledge will get no recognition. Fed with fiction, dumbed down brains, don't seek it calls to listen. Pause the wisdom or raw talent, evade the prison made up just to be slayed inside the frame of prison laid up. Wish there was something I could relate to, escape through. Flow with the message, they seem to hate you. Debate truth, not even hearing an inch above your earring. And if you understood one word, you touch a ceiling. And no, you didn't feel it, well that just crushed my feelings. Say, I do what I like, the truest form of realness. From when you perform the mirrors to when the glory hits you. To nosedive and kamikaze like an oriental. I'm only known as mental, holy feel will hold my tempo. Feeling far from holy, but I rose inside my low crescendo. Somebody open the window, it's getting hot. What is that played out line about Biggie and Pac? Much respect, can't forget that I owe a debt to the elders that paved the way for this name that we represent.
Old school, new school, need to learn though. I burn, baby, burn like disco inferno. Disco inferno. Burn slow like blunts with yayo. Old school, new school, need to learn though. I burn, baby, burn like disco inferno.
Oh, to see without my eyes. The first time that you kissed me, boundless by the time I cried. I built your walls around me. White noise, what an awful sound. Fumbling by Rock River, feel my feet above the ground. Hand of God, deliver me.
I don't really mind if you walk all over me. Kill the brighter side and leave me feeling incomplete. Still waiting in the street like a hopeless romantic. Hope there's no status till you mad like I planned it. Had no way of knowing when I thought I had you open. All I knew for sure emotions that are stronger than I'm showing. What am I to do? I see you coming quick as going. Took a couple shots till I see no towel I can throw it. No surrender, negative as I remember. Whole different story, definitely is what you render. Heavyweight champ, but deception the contender. Maybe on my martyrship, but never a pretender. Always kept it real, you never gave me credit for it. Built the highest fort, just let me burning in the forest. Said to be one thing if I endured it, even just deserved it. Stripped me naked, left me in the desert, desolate, deserted. Maybe everything would serve its purpose. Only close and found us when I slowly close the curtains. Never be the same, the saddest truth is just for certain. Broken pieces, all I had to craft a better person. Wasn't worth it, left me lonely with my thoughts. Can't help feeling wasn't the only one involved. Every angle I will never know. Laughing fast and let him go. Affected by what's left that you can bet it's never set in stone. And now I'm getting stoned. The Jameson, the lace me in the stimulant will chase a shot, still it wouldn't faze me. A real good fella, fuck you pay me. Or I could be your ghost and you can call me Swayze. Had enough of this bad cause I'ma shuffle it. Running off my mouth like I forgot just what the muzzle is. Sick of covered in situations that's puzzling. Anything pulling me down, I rise from under it. Really mind if you turn the other way. Third on my name and leave me in the bed I made. Losing not a wink of sleep. Maybe I am going insane, cause my eyes ain't closed in weeks and everything is still the same. Thought I would hallucinate, know that I've been used as bait, but I can't relate, appreciate all the abuse and hate. I'm a broken soul myself, but I don't play the part. I say the call for thoughtless women that were meant to break my heart. No satisfaction, try to limit my reaction. Hard to do when anger's all that's left inside my rations. What the fucking shame is what was read within the caption. No photographer, but still the picture caption. And if it's backwards, please tell me your whole side of it. In spite of this, I'm open to the truth, but choose a liar, bitch. And I ain't buying it. Heard the version do betray, but who's to say that I was right? There's nothing I could do but say. Left me in an instant, couldn't lend another minute. Can't forget that you were first to bet that we were finished. Catch a rack of all this disrespect that I have witnessed. End of the day, you still never request forgiveness. Cause you saw nothing wrong with how you did this. How did I end up so long upon your shit list? You got lost in a story so full of fiction. Far from reality, actually just a figment of my imagination. Mental patient, basket casing. If I catch my patience slacking off, then I'm a bastard facing. You see the irony, waiting vying inside of me. Waiting silently, what vagina will lie to me? Never passive aggressive as I'm asking these questions. If time heals all wounds, guess I'm asking for seconds. Still dealing with decisions from my adolescence. Aside from stressing, always owning every moment stepped in.
I can show you how to rip it to something like this here. Show you how to rip it to something like this here. Show you how to rip it to something like this here. I can show you how to rip it to something like this here.
Show you how to rip it to something like this shit here, I'll bring it to your prohibition, never visit terror, telling you a story affiliated with Cinderella. Forget the gender role, no need for a spectacle. I come correct with my thoughts deep as antennas, no eclipse in your telescope, no love for identical. Way off the radar, furthest point from the end of road, nothing but satisfaction. All I seek for the last, and if you think you see it something, so peep the freak when he's spazzing. Now I'm too dirty, get no bastard stuck in my ways. Your search of purity dies soon as the sinning pays. So what's your plan of action? Status crushed for random bashing. Only left to say sorry because I get Miss Jackson. And now cast in general, don't try to help this man. I doubt he can. I'm speaking on the truth just like a Celtics fan. Coincidence, I'm from the Boston district. Spark your interest, have you about your wits from out. I spit with such a flawless entrance. Wordplay every Thursday, keep the birds away. I'm every single verb that you would never have the nerve to say. Served on a golden trait, dessert you don't deserve the cake. Spine tingling, I got full control of your vertebrae. So listen here, improvements in every fiscal year. Know you feel the tension, my intention's always crystal clear. You out of context, contacts are complex. This white boy will always make it like a bomb threat.
I can show you how to rip it to something like this here. Show you how to rip it to something like this here. I can show you how to rip it to something like this here.
Show you how to rip it to something like this shit here, They had enough, yeah, wait till I turn it rum red. Double up like a bunk bed, slumbering on the subject. My neighborhood was in the shaded zone, I play it wrong. The first fist fight I had was over a betrayal known. Broke my wrist watching touch football. Who would have thought the biggest problem would have been so small? Still there hasn't been a moment I have felt so tall. Just to realize it never really mattered at all. Through this intricate message that will lead you to stress and only progress when you accept the situation. Will lesson, that's a lesson punctuated like inside of the question. Out of respect, the bully that's fresh out of detention made my point for the lecture. It's no doubt I was here, cause then you really might know what it's like forever clear. So grab a beer, fucking pull up a chair and let me show you how to rip it to something like this shit here. Cause they done lost the style, I'm running left across the mile. Looking for a needle in a haystack, I'll just toss the pile. Force a child, flow will not decline, cause yes, of course it's wild. Trekking through the forest, future brighter than a portrait smile. Fresher than Listerine, lacing the shoe that's fitting me. Turning this leaf over, I'm trying, won't let them get to me. Quite literally, half my mind's an epiphany. Blame it all on the enemy, hearing crickets like Jiminy. The smoothest fellow, coolest cat, I shook, you called your fellow. Why you just forgotten in the closet like your mom's stilettos? Just wish my thoughts were settled. Hypocrite like pots and kettle. Not for novice, I play as an expert. This is not your level. What else can I say while knowing that I caused you to hate? Am I that gifted or am I just a product of fate? Part of my face, but I feel I'm a part of this place that took me in and made me whole with no dollar to pay. Three sides to a story. Which one are you? Many sides to a story. Which one's the truth? Consider trials and tribulations that I had to go through. His love for her is uncompromised, but with ruined lives. All truth decides to recognize from the few of us. Her deep stare when they said hello, you let it go. Benefit of the doubt, just invented the joke. Cause you've been played a fool regardless of effort. Tarnish your merit, living life on the run like an errand. Made you feel different, like something about you's appealing. Think about it every time you can't sleep. Look at the ceiling, depression has killed the best of these thoughts that I recollect. No clothes are found in these wounds that were forced to mend. Shove anything in the void, do everything to avoid me reaching the tipping point when I'm angry, flustered, annoyed. That's what I'm coping with. Life's name that I know is bitch. Dismiss these problems cause you probably never noticed it. Forget all mine, what's on society's mind. Cause what option is equal when I fight and they die? So think about it. What you thought that you knew and everything you ever doubted. When you thought that you grew, I'm just waiting on you. And just if you consider trials and tribulations that I had to go through. So think about it. What you thought that you knew and everything you ever doubted. When you thought that you grew, I'm just waiting on you. And just if you consider trials and tribulations that I had to go through. Ain't seen my mom in 2 days, she been working 2 shifts. If she ain't home before the morning for school, I'd rather skip, rather slip and kick it at no G known as Griff. Said he had my back if I could bring back a stack on the flip. And a grateful little bastard thought mom slack, so I went. The rebellious route, no consequence and I regret. I did all that I could, why do you act like you knew? A second inside my shoes with no clue of what I've been through. Then I got bad for bads that someone else would've had. The second they locked me up, think what the fuck is a badge? What is promise and hope? I have seen nothing from both. I'm told to just get over generations hung from a rope. Usually judged if I don't have a mechanism to cope. Always provoke, right or wrong with no justification spoke. Can't imagine rather fathom we consider the bad ones. If you came up the way we did, you might empathize with the battle. So think about it. What you thought that you knew and everything you ever doubted. When you thought that you grew, I'm just waiting on you. And just if you consider trials and tribulations that I had to go through. So think about it. What you thought that you knew and everything you ever doubted. When you thought that you grew, I'm just waiting on you. And just if you consider trials and tribulations that I had to go through. Wanna work, can't cause my past know that they laughed when I was broke, but second chances, fairy tales and not fact. Once you label that persuasion, you'll never be making changes. But at least how they see it. Who am I to be graced with praises and at it just for the record? Maladjusted perception, alleviate all the doubt when I deviate my own septum. Deviate from the message, if you listen you get it. Ridicule the masses, why you asking for credit? Don't realize you're better off right from the start, so forget it. This conversation never happened, so let's pack up and did it. Ignorance is bliss, the same as always quick to dismiss a problem that they never face and know how quick we forget what freedom is when it opposes your belief to the set. A couple pennies for my thoughts, a week late on the rent. A decade late on that topic, about that fire that started amongst ourselves within this hell we've been divided and conquered. So think about it. What you thought that you knew and everything you ever doubted. When you thought that you grew, I'm just waiting on you. And just if you consider trials and tribulations that I had to go through. So think about it. What you thought that you knew and everything you ever doubted. When you thought that you grew, I'm just waiting on you. And just if you consider trials and tribulations that I had to go through.